Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Academia. Here we are with the current capsule. So let's begin our discussion. The first article is Agartala Smart City uses a mobile kiosk for COVID-19 sample collection. So basically it is a mobile kiosk, so it can move from one place to another. It is mounted on a three-wheeler vehicle and it will help people by providing door-to-door services. People need not visit hospital with their sample. They can directly visit this kiosk. It will also facilitate mass testing of large number of people in a shorter time frame. Agartala is a city of Tripura. It is the capital of Tripura. We'll see in the map. See, smart city has no universally accepted definition, and the concept of smart city, it varies from city to city. But basically, it is an urban area that uses different types of electronic Internet of Things sensors and collects data and uses inside gate from the data to manage the assets, resources and services efficiently. It was initiated in 2015 and the nodal ministry here is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. The mission initially included 100 cities with a deadline between 2019 and 20. However, 4,000 cities were announced across India. The main aim is to drive economic growth and improve the quality of life of the people by enabling local area development and harnessing technology, etc. Here in the map we can see Tripura. Now Tripura is the only state in the northeast which is surrounded by Bangladesh on three sides. 1, 2, 3 here you can see. This is the Bay of Bengal. And so this is very important to remember. In the previous question paper, it was asked which is the only state in northeast to be surrounded by Bangladesh on three sides. Such questions you have to keep in mind, especially when it is related to northeast and other sensitive parts which are located in the border areas of our country. The next article is Jal Shakti Abhiyan. Now it is all set to combat the present health crises and give a boost to the rural economy. Here the context is not important, but Jal Shakti Abhiyan is important for us. It was started on 1st July 2019. Now UPSC have started to ask questions related to date also sometime in the statement. If in the question there are 3 or 4 statements, then one statement is definitely related to the date. So you have to be careful with the date also. Now it has tried to stress upon some broad areas. They are water conservation and harvesting, renovation of traditional water bodies, watershed development and intensive afforestation. Very important to remember. Apart from that, we'll discuss some more things. It is an intensive water conservation campaign, okay? It is based on citizens' participation. Most of the schemes in today's time is citizen-centric, or which includes the participation of the local people. In the short run, it will focus on demand and supply side management, which will include creation of local infrastructure for source sustainability using rainwater harvesting, ground recharge and management of household water, wastewater for reuse. And in the long run, it will be using Jal Jeevan Mission. Jal Jeevan Mission is a part of this Jal Shakti Abhiyan. Now Jal Shakti Abhiyan is yet another important mission for us to remember. It is aimed at ensuring piped water supply to all the rural households. You have to remember the certain key points that will help us to solve the questions more easily. So Jal Shakti Mission aims at ensuring piped water supply to all rural households by 2024. The Minister of Jal Shakti Abhiyan is currently is Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. Now, this is a campaign for water conservation and water security in the country. The focus of the campaign is on water-stressed districts and blocks. Another point here to remember is that a unified Ministry of Jal Shakti was launched in May 2019. Why it was done? To escalate immediate response to the water crisis in the country, to address the problem of water crisis in our country. And ministries such as the Ministry of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, as well as the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitization, it was merged into a single ministry known as Ministry of Jal Shakti. And the present Ministry of Jal Shakti is held by Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. The next article is Asian Development Bank. Now here Asian Development Bank has pledged to provide loan of around 1.5 billion to India to fight COVID-19. It has been sanctioned to support immediate priorities such as disease containment and prevention, as well as social protection for the poor and economically vulnerable section. Context is not important, but ADB is important for us to remember. Now, ADB is a regional development bank. And the first thing, why it is important for us, because India is the founding member of this bank. It was established on 19 December 1966. It is located in Manila in Philippines. Why it was established? To promote social and economic development in Asia, the main aim of this bank. It has 68 members. As I told you, India is already a member of this bank. Apart from that, we have China, US, Russia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and as I told you, it has 68 members, but these members are important. Questions from this part will be in and around these members only. So you need to remember this. The current president of ADB is Masatsugu Asakawa. Its purpose is to provide prosperity, inclusivity, resilience, and sustainability to Asia and Pacific, along with eradication of poverty. Here we find that Japan holds the largest share of ADB. Japan, followed by US, then we have China, and then India. They have the largest share of contribution in ADB. It was modeled closely on the World Bank and has similar weighted voting system where votes are distributed in proportion to members' capital subscription. As I already told you, Japan is the highest, has the largest share of capital subscription in ADB. And according to the subscription, the votes are assigned to each member country. It is an official United Nations observer. Very important to remember. In this figure, we can see the ADB countries. And it is open to any body or any country to be a member of this. The next article is Vidya Dan 2.0 and Diksha app. Here the context is that Ministry of HRD has launched Vidyadan 2.0 on Diksha app used by CBSE NCERT to strengthen the e-learning content. Now what is Vidyadan? Vidyadan is a common national program to develop and contribute e-learning content and a chance to be recognized nationally. It is conceptualized as a national program for individuals and organization who can come forward to share their learning with the people, and their material or whatever knowledge they have, they can share through the Diksha portal to the people. This is to ensure that the quality learning is continuously maintained. Now let's see something about Diksha app. It aims to bring together the academicians and organizations to develop and contribute fun and engaging e-learning content aligned to the curriculum. National Teachers Platform, Diksha is also known as National Teachers Platform, is an initiative of Ministry of HRD, the same Ministry of Vidyadan. It is the state-of-art platform built to host open educational resources and tools for teachers in school, teachers, educator in teacher education institutes, and student teachers in teacher education institutes. That's it. It's not so important. Diksha is not so important for us, but Vidyadan is to remember. It's important for us to remember. The next article is Exercise Pitch Black 2020. Now, Indian Air Force conducts this exercise with the Royal Australian Air Force. This exercise has been cancelled amidst COVID-19. Now, this is a biennial which happens once in 2 years. Once in 2 years. It is hosted by Royal Australian Air Force, and basically it is conducted also in Northern Australia's Darwin or Tyndall bases. The next edition will be held in 2022 and the last edition was in the year 2018. The main aim is to practice offensive counter-air and defensive counter-air combat, and it traditionally consists of red team and a blue team based at separate location with one attacking the another. They basically perform in a stimulated war environment. In 2018, India for the first time participated with air assets, and in earlier exercises it has participated as an observer. That's it from the article. From such articles, the main thing is to remember the parties who are involved in the exercise and whether it is a naval exercise or air exercise or whether it is an army exercise. That's it. And the time also, whether it is an annual exercise or a biennial exercise, that is also important. So that's all for the video. We'll come up with some new articles tomorrow. Till then, thank you for listening and like, share and subscribe.